Let's have a look at question 1 in this video. So we have this graph and we want to derive the production function with the following isoquants. So these are isoquants. Now let's recall what isoquants are. These are showing combinations of capital and labor for a given production. So for a given production, for instance, in this case, for the production level of 5, we have the following combinations of capital and labor that will give us 5 units of production. What we notice is that these are the characteristics of perfect complements. What do we mean? We mean that if we have beyond the level that we need, so in this case 1 unit of capital, 1 unit of labor, if we add labor to that, if we add 2 units, 3 units, 4 units of labor and so on, our production is still 5. And if we add more capital, if we go up on the capital axis, we still produce 5 units, although we have more capital. So we need exactly 1 and 1 unit of capital, 1 unit of labor respectively. And we know that the production function is going to have the shape of minimum between the two values, minimum between capital and labor. That's how the perfect complement looks. So in our case, in the first example, we have that when capital is 1 and labor is 1, the minimum between them is going to be 1, right? We choose just 1 out of them. But that gives us a production of 5 units. Quantity is equal to 5. What does it mean? It means that we produce 5 times more. So the actual function is 5 times the minimum between capital and labor. But let's test this. Let's test this for the next example. So over here, if we look at the corner and we have 3 units of capital, 3 units of labor, we produce 15 units of output. And again, even if we increase labor or capital, we still have the same production. So we still have our perfect complement property that we need the minimum between them. So between 3 units of capital and 3 units of labor, we will choose 3 for both because we don't need more than that. The idea of the minimum in this perfect complement function is just to show that we need the minimum combination that makes them equal in this proportion. We don't need more than that. That's the idea. If we have 3 units of capital but 5 units of labor, we don't need the additional 2 units of labor. We just will take 3 of those, and that's gonna give us the most production, because if we use more labor, we'll have more costs for the labor, so we're actually losing there. It's not wise for us to invest in things we don't need. That's the intuition here. Now, with that in mind, what do we have in production? Once we use 3 units of capital, 3 units of labor, we produce 15 units. So again, this 15 units is 5 times more than what we choose in the function. So the function seems to be once more 5 times the minimum between the capital and labor. So we can confirm that yes, indeed, this is going to be the production function for the firm. Hope this makes sense. We are done.